everyone, how's it going? Welcome to July 2021. We are in Cancer season, about to be Leo season, and we're going to mix things up a little bit. I'm going to be pulling some cards and giving you guys kind of a quick overview of what the month's going to look like. And I am going back to doing lives. So those are going to be on Fridays starting the 9th of July. I'm going to allow anyone that comes in as best I can to get you a free reading in that. And I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. It is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. I am offering a special for this month, and then join me for those lives, and then you'll get an additional special. So let's get into it, guys. All right, Leos, here's what we got. So interestingly enough, this is what it looks like. I'll come back here. You've got an interesting little situation where it looks like you're kind of being tested by the universe, or the relationship is, and your partner is kind of learning a valuable lesson this month, and I think you both get something important out of it. Overall, you're kind of like lucky Leo right now. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really, confident and strong, and the reason for that, and I think something may have popped up, recently, or is about to, that's just kind of like, well, wait, what is that for? Why is that happening? And the biggest message I can take from this is don't get too much in your head, because this is an opportunity for you to take a certain action that helps your partner understand a certain important lesson, okay? But it does have to do with getting tested right now. And the reason for that is to establish some type of a healthy boundary in some way or another. But you want to be careful about getting in your own head, okay? So that your feelings about your partner right now are, you're feeling really good about yourself. You don't expect quite anything to kind of pop up, and it's nothing major. It's just like maybe a perspective shift that you didn't realize that they had, or I don't know. I don't want to put out too many suggestive thoughts, but you're feeling pretty good, you're feeling confident, you're feeling like, well, I don't want to deal with that. But keep in mind, it's to establish a healthy boundary. The role you have on the relationship and on the situation is you're helping establish that boundary. The blockage, though, that can take place is you getting too mixed up in your own head. So just be careful not to do that, okay? The balance that can happen if you're able to take care of this and do this in a productive and proactive way, meditate and contemplate a little bit on what you want that to look like and why it's happening. Definitely don't establish this until you have your thoughts set on the fact that this is for a productive reason. You don't want to come into this with emotions, okay, because emotions can definitely make things messy. But you're balancing, this is definitely a test, but you're balancing whatever this boundary situation is so that your partner can also learn that you can recover from certain things, but that you can't have certain behaviors, or you can't have certain actions, or you have, there's a way to do it that earns the satisfaction of the partner, and that's where we want to keep that high vibe in the relationship. So I hope that makes sense for you. Now your partner is really wanting you to come forward and take action. So I think they're a little bit, on at this point, whenever this kind of happens, your partner's a little bit on eggshells and wondering, what you're going to do, how did this affect things, and he's also getting, he, she, whoever, they're getting an understanding that, they do need to respect your perspective, or they do need to take into consideration how you would want things done, or how you would have preferred this to have gone down, or whatever the deal is, and, it creates a shift, that the situation creates a shift in their mind that allows them to respect and appreciate the situation in a bit of a different light. And so that's good for you, because it allows you to see that, you can set a boundary to where, that's healthy and important for you. And it's important for you to see in the lesson in this that your partner is willing to do that. So it's a really kind of a relationship building exercise for you, if you want to, from the universe. Yay, you. What this does get, once you're able to establish that, okay, you do give, the partner gets, that clarity. The partner, they want clarity about the situation and how you're feeling about them. So what we're getting out of this, situation is we're letting go of, the ego and the high emotions, because boy oh boy, they're definitely running high right now, and just really seeing the bigger picture and learning the lesson and moving on from it. That's really all this is about. It's not a big heavy ordeal, okay? It's a time for healing. It's a time to recognize the emotions, to recognize the situation, put down some rules or some foundational, structure on how we're going to go about that, how we feel about this, and move on from it, okay? And what you get is you develop a sense of humility, a sense of caring for one another, of respecting one another, of putting their level of satisfaction and your level of satisfaction at the highest mark. That's the goal, is to keep everybody in that position. And I would expect to see an interesting shift. I mean, the more you choose to go forward and not make this a huge deal, and you just kind of let this lesson roll out, the more you'll see that your partner really is going to start to demonstrate that love of it in a much deeper way. It might be subtle, at first, but they're thinking on a different level. The wheels are cranking in a better way, in a more productive, optimistic, we're doing this, long-term kind of way, if you will. So that's the dealio there. That's the overall reward that you can get if you guys can stick this out and make this happen in a productive manner. Just put a practical plan on, this is how relationships work. This is how we got to do it. Find some compromise if needed. But demonstrating love and getting that love and just being able to strengthen that connection is what you get to look forward to. So that's awesome. I hope it resonates. As we do get into July and into this Cancer season, just a couple astrological reminders. We are kind of, I heard this, the tune, I think it's Jason Aldean. It's the, We're Back in the Saddle tune kind of humming along here. I was getting ready to do your readings. And what I'm feeling is you guys are there, and with the astrological stuff going on, there's really a slowdown right now in the work and project, sectors in your life, and more focus on your family and your personal desires as well. And I'm not talking project desires. I'm talking like get out and go have some fun desires, okay? So that's going to pick up for you guys. So there's like a boost in that. So I think you guys are in a good place, majority of you, when it comes to work and projects. I think you're very much in need of a break at the moment, so that's a good time for that. And overall, pay attention to your dreams. It's a good time to focus on that. It might even feel a little retrograde-y, like there's some stuff coming back into the playing field that maybe you thought was kind of done, or people or situations or conversations. So with your loved one, make sure you and your partner, or if you're single, that you are handling your business, and that you're also giving yourself some time to address those situations, even if it's just kind of a personal mental thing that pops up. Don't put it aside, address it, deal with it, and then let it go, and kind of that way you can stay in that flow. I want to give you an opportunity also to get a discounted reading and into my giveaway for a free reading and for a monthly basket. So I'll just send those to you guys. So there will be winners every week for those. I will see you guys on the 9th for the live, and I will do kind of like an announcement to let you guys know, but it'll more than likely be like in the afternoon sometime, or mid-morning, alright? But that'll be mountain time, just so you guys know. Alright, have a great month. Much love. I'll talk to you soon.